Before Maroon 5 recorded 6 studio albums, giving you hits like She Will Be Loved, Misery, Sugar, Don't Wanna Know, and moves like Jagger, as well as hooking up with the reigning female champ of hip-hop Cardi B.
We are never gonna go away.
Before Maroon 5 performed for George Lucas at his Lifetime Achievement ceremony. Before Maroon 5's frontman Adam Levine was the coach of The Voice, reoccurring cast member on American Horror Story, as well as a spokesperson for Proactive.
I suffered from acne when I was younger. I was so insecure.
Before Maroon 5 won numerous awards, including 3 Grammys and 3 American Music Awards.
Maroon 5!
Wow.
This is crazy.
With the music business being one of the most demanding around, most bands that do make it big don't last beyond a year. And with multiple people in one group, each with different visions and equally inflated egos, it's hard to even get a band off the ground in the first place. Maroon 5 is one of the few acts that can proudly say they beat these odds, changing both their sound and style to match the groove of each passing musical era. For founding members Adam, Ryan, Jesse, and Mickey, it was all a dream at first. 4 LA boys attending the famous Brentwood High School, they share the same dream as several other future stars that went to school. Adam was even close friends with one Oscar-nominated movie star. What's going on, guys? It's Stella Nicole, documenting the lives and career of the members of Maroon 5 here for you and before they were famous. We've done profiles on other celebrities such as Serena Williams and Noah Cyrus, so be sure to check those out. If you have any ideas for celebrities we haven't covered, sound off in the comment section down below. For now, let's talk about Maroon 5.
Be sure to subscribe and hit that bell. Boom!
You have a bag of laundry that I'm going to go through to get any dirt on you that I can because I can't find any.
I sweat a lot every night, so I have a lot of really sweaty clothes in there.
Ryan Dusick, the band's original drummer, was born September 19th, 1977 in Los Angeles, California. When he was 16, he was introduced to a 15-year-old Adam Levine by a mutual friend.
Hi, I'm Jesse for College Flowers. And we're about to go on stage, and you'll see us then.
Jesse Carmichael, Maroon 5's keyboardist and rhythm guitarist, was born on April 2nd, 1979 in Boulder, Colorado. He first started playing guitar in junior high. His father, Bob, a photographer, takes pictures of Maroon 5 while they're on tour.
I'm Mickey. I play bass in this one, and we're good. And we have a show this eve at 9 p.m.
Mickey Madden, the band's bass guitarist, was born May 13th, 1979 in Austin, Texas. Mickey is an avid lover of animals. He has been a vegan since around 2000. Finally, we have to get to the band's lead singer and guitarist Adam Levine, who was born on March 18, 1979 in the City of Angels, into a family that was 3/4 Jewish. Adam chose not to have a bar mitzvah because he didn't think it was genuine for him to accept the gifts. Adam's parents divorced when he was just 7 years old, and he described himself as being a rebellious teenager. It was at this time he attended Brentwood and started experimenting with hallucinogenic drugs. Adam Levine also has a close relationship with Jonah Hill, who he has been close friends with since junior high. Jonah actually officiated Adam's wedding, but ended up leaving only 30 minutes after. Together, the boys met at Brentwood High School. All interested in getting into music, they formed a band called Kara's Flowers in 1994. The band was named after a girl at their school they all had a crush on. Their first gig took place at the Whiskey A Go Go nightclub in West Hollywood. As Kara's Flowers, the band recorded 3 separate albums, including We Like Diggin', The Fourth World, Stag Street Recordings. In 1997, after a show at a Malibu beach party, a gentleman by the name of Tommy Allen was left in awe at their performance. He offered them management and introduced them to his partner, John DiNicola. With support from Allen and DiNicola, the band recorded their first complete record. Producer Rob Keval heard the record and immediately offered them a deal at Reprise Records, where they recorded an album. The Fourth World was released the same year, right before Adam and Mickey's senior year of high school. Unfortunately, the lead single off the record, entitled Soap Disco, was a flop. The Fourth World only sold 5,000 copies. As a result, Kara's Flowers was dropped by Reprise Records. Kara's Flowers disbanded soon after, with the 4 members each attending college. While Adam and Jesse were in school on the East Coast, they noticed how popular urban music was becoming, and they soon had a burst of creativity. Adam stated, "During the time between our record deals, I spent a lot of time in New York where I was exposed to urban and hip-hop culture in a way that had never happened to me in LA. It turned me on to an entirely new genre of music which has had a profound impact on my songwriting." Adding guitarist James Valentine to the band in 2001, the boys got back together. Now, going by the name Maroon 5, they recorded a demo with MCA Records. MCA refused to sign them, and the band shopped to the 3-song demo to any label that would see them. Eventually, Octane Records signed them after hearing the song Sunday Morning. By 2004, the band released their debut album, Songs About Jane, which featured hit singles like This Love, Harder to Breathe, Sunday Morning, and She Will Be Loved. The band shot to the top of the charts and was listed on the Billboard Top 20 by March of that year. From there, the band toured with acts such as Matchbox 20, Sugar Ray, and the Counting Crows. They also opened up for the Rolling Stones. The group even hit the stage for George Lucas's tribute at the American Film Institute in 2005. Songs About Jane ended up selling 2.7 million copies in the US alone. Over the course of the next 2 years, Maroon 5 became a worldwide sensation, entertaining audiences with their unique brand of pop-infused rock and roll. But like any musical act, drama behind the scenes was not far away. Ryan Dusick, who had grown aggravated with a non-stop touring schedule, departed from Maroon 5 in the fall of 2006 and was replaced by drummer Matt Flynn. Before that, Matt had drummed for singer Gavin DeGraw and the new wave band the B-52s. In 2007, the band released their sophomore album It Won't Be Soon Before Long, which came with the tracks Wake Up Call and the #1 iTunes tracks Makes Me Wonder. The disc had a strong debut, launching at the top of the Billboard 100 and selling 429,000 copies its first week. Their third studio album, Hands All Over, came in 2011. Aside from the track Misery being a huge hit, the record features was arguably the band's trademark song, Moves Like Jagger. Featuring Christina Aguilera, Moves Like Jagger was a massive success, ranking at the 8th best-selling digital single in music history. This monstrous hit revolves around Adam Levine trying to impress a female love interest by claiming to have iconic dance moves similar to legendary Rolling Stones frontman Mick Jagger. On the song's premise, Adam stated, "It was one of those songs that was definitely a risk. It's a bold statement. We've never really released a song like that, but it's exciting to do something different, do something new. I'm just happy everyone likes it." In 2012, Jesse Carmichael announced that he would be taking a break from the band for an undisclosed amount of time. They soon recruited a second keyboard player named PJ Morton to join them on stage, along with multi-instrumentalist Sam Farrar. That same year, Maroon 5's fourth studio record, Overexposed, dropped. The album drew mixed reviews from critics, with some considering their greatest work yet, while others saw the album as a simple attempt to reach mainstream audiences. In 2014, Maroon 5 left Octane and made the jump to Interscope, where Levine established his own label, 222 Records. Jesse Carmichael decided to return to the band, and not long after, the group released V, their fifth studio album. Among several singles, their most popular was Sugar. The music video to the track shows the band doing surprise performances at several weddings in the span of one day. The band had a 3-year gap between albums, with their sixth studio album being released in 2017. Entitled Red Blue Pills, the disc's name was inspired by the movie The Matrix and featured several more hit singles, including Don't Wanna Know featuring Kendrick Lamar, as well as Cold Weight, What Lovers Do, and Girls Like You featuring the one and only Cardi B. Girls Like You was a bona fide smash and is currently #2 on the US Billboard charts. The music video is chock full of female celebs, with some of the clothing worn by them featuring messages of social justice. As for the rest of the story, we'll have to wait and see how it unfolds, because this is before they were famous. We'll see you guys in another video. Bye!